When I write from my heart. Sometimes it's the only thing that stops me falling apart. Sometimes it's because my mind won't let me switch it off. Sometimes it's just another day. Sometimes it's just a random thought. Whatever the reason, I write the truth. Some people won't like reading it, but it wasn't written for you. It was written for me, a place I could finally breathe. And maybe by sharing these pages, I'm just hoping somebody sees. Maybe I'm looking for a reaction. Maybe I just wanna know people care. Maybe I still haven't figured it out. I'm just being honest there. You know my cover story, you don't know me. You see the smile, you never hear the silent screams underneath. Maybe you judge, maybe you roll your eyes, never hearing my cries, never seeing what hides inside. When I write, I bleed through every line, trying to save a version of myself that I thought I'd leave behind. You tell me hope you're okay, like that fixes yesterday. If I was okay, I wouldn't have to write this way. Everybody talks about mental health, posts the quote, shares the words, acts like they're fighting for the cause. But words are easy, actions, they're the hard part. Silence is louder when you're carrying a broken heart. Sometimes that silence makes one thing clear, like the world already said goodbye, even though you're still here. Depression isn't stubbing your toe, it doesn't fade after a day. It's digging the hole with a million spades, deeper and deeper, until you forget what daylight even looks like. Down past every fear, down past every smile, down past the part of you that remembers who you were. Down here, we don't float, we disappear. Sometimes we're never found until it's far too late. People say they just weren't strong enough, but strength isn't something you can measure from the outside. No book explains this fight, no page tells our story. Every battle is different, every reason has a name. 1 minute the sky is blue, the next it's gray. Your mind changes quicker than the seasons in the day. And when you fought for longer than anyone knows, you don't always need someone to pull you out. Sometimes you just need someone willing to climb down and remind you why you're still climbing. When I write from my heart. Back then it was the only thing keeping me from falling apart. These words are proof I survived them, not because I was fearless, but because I kept writing. So if you ever read these pages and wonder who they were for the man who thought he'd lost himself, and somehow found enough light to write one more line.